Hi guys, welcome to my July favourites, and yes, we are well into August. Well, into the first week of August anyway, but I'm really loving these products and I wanted to share with you what I've been enjoying for the last 4 or 5 weeks. So first up, I just wanted to show you some liquid matte paints and liquid lipsticks basically I've been enjoying. These two from L'Oreal, they're the lip paint stroke matte lipsticks. I've got two, I've got Babe In and I've got Dead Lips. I like the Babe In, which is this one, tiny bit more because it's got a really nice undertone of a little bit of peach almost. When I'm doing a makeup look with a bit of bronzer, a bit of peach on the eyes, this one works really well with that sort of palette, even though it just looks like your everyday rosy nudie shade, which, you know, when I swatch it for you, yeah, you know, that's what I'd say. It's that sort of mauvey rose. It actually comes out on your lips slightly a bit more peachy. It's got that peach undertone, so I really like it. And Dead Lips is definitely a bit more browner. And if I use that one, I tend to just dab a little bit of gloss or something in the lips because it's a bit flat on my skin tone. So I need a little bit of definition with that one. But I love the formula. It's quite a dry, not drying, but almost like a powder finish to it. I really like it. It's really comfortable to wear. They don't last on the lips quite as long as the Revlon ones do. So, but they're because of the neutral shades, they're really easy to reapply, and I don't mind doing that because I really love that shade Babe In. So that's the L'Oreal ones, and the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lipsticks. I've got Embrace and Seduction. Really like both of them. Like Seduction a tiny bit more because it's a little bit more pinky, lasts a lot longer, does leave that slight sort of lip lined look because obviously the middle of your lips has worn off a little bit more, but I tend to, with a little bit of lip balm, just sort of blend it all in, so it does actually last a lot longer. So liking those formulas. And I just also wanted to mention one that I've recently tried from Bourjois. This is the Colour Boost Lip Crayon. It's got SPF 15 in it, and it's got up to 10 hours of wear. And this one, I'm just trying to find the name for you, is Peach on the Beach, because I thought that was quite cool. And I've been putting it with a lip liner because it's glossy, so it doesn't give your lips particular definition. So I have been using a lip pencil from Essence, and this is one which is called 04 Peach Beauty. So these two actually work really well together. So I'm just going to show you. So this is the lip liner, and then this is the gloss. Now, forget this one back here, because forget this one, that was the L'Oreal one. But you can see the gloss there in the middle and the lip liner. So you can see that the colours work really well together. I will say with this one, it takes a little bit of work to make it work, if you see what I mean. It has got longevity. I will say it does last. It leaves that little sheen a majority of the day. But you can't just pop it on your lips and go. It's so pigmented and so glossy. You can see it there. You've got to work on your lips. You can't just put it on and walk out the door. It would look absolutely horrendous, especially in this shade. So I dab it down with a tissue, put another layer on, dab it down with a tissue, and then just go in with the tiniest little bit on the top. But I do really like it. You can't just chuck it in your handbag and reapply through the day because it's just appalling to do that. There would be no, you know, it's just messy, it's too messy. But if you can just take the time in the morning to actually work with it and layer it up, you do get the effects of it through the day. So I really love it and really love that shade. So next up, I wanted to mention a concealer from Maybelline. I'm sure you know about this one. It's the Fit Me one. Packaging's a little bit, that's already sort of wearing off, and like I said, I've been using this probably now for about a good 4 or 5 weeks. Yeah, it's really nice actually. It's longevity. I've been looking for a really good concealer to go under my eyes that doesn't sort of crack up my under eye area too much. This is number 10. It's obviously quite a fair shade. I don't know if it gives a name. No, it just says number 10. But it's a fair shade. But I like the formula. It does actually cover really well under dark circles. And yeah, with a little bit of work and a little bit of powder, I can get it to stay crease free under my eye. So it's definitely one I would repurchase when I finish this one. I like it that much. Couple of things I've been slapping on the old face this month is a BB cream from Rimmel. This is the BB Cream Matte. It's 9 in 1, so it's got lots of skin perfecting, even out tone, all the things it promises to do. It's got SPF 15, and I got the shade Light. I really like this because it actually does give some really nice coverage. I don't say it dries down to matte. It says matte, but I would say it's still got a bit of a dewiness to it. So I've been putting that on, and then where I need just a little bit more coverage in the centre of my face, I have been really enjoying the Bourjois 123 foundation. I've got 2 shades because I'm sort of in between 2 at the moment, and if you've seen my recent review on these, you know I picked them up particularly for my summer holiday, and I wanted something, so I picked it up in a slightly darker shade, but it's a bit too dark for now, hence why I've got 2, because I mix them together. So enjoying that all together on one face. So I almost thought I had a new mascara, which was going to be my next favourite, but it's not quite up there. This is the Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot mascara. I bought it just to see if I could still find that ultimate holy grail one that beats the sensational one, but it's on a par with it. I sort of dip in with this one day, use the sensational one the next one. I think the sensational one sort of elongates the lashes and separates them more, whereas this one, it just adds more product, if you know what I mean, so there is sort of a bit fuller. I think I still like the sensational one a tad better, but I am really enjoying this one. I've been using it for easy 2 or 3 weeks, and I just dip in and out, so I obviously like them both pretty similarly, so I'm pleased I've tried this one out. I've also been enjoying the Rimmel Instafix and Go. This is the 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. I don't use it as a priming spray, I use it as a setting spray. I tend to like to sort of put a lotion or a cream or a, you know, a primer that you sort of pop on your face like that. The sprays that are a primer, I tend to use them more for setting, not as priming. So I haven't used this as setting, but I do really like it for priming. I do actually think it works. I do think it prolongs my makeup a tad. Alright, so yeah, been enjoying that one. And I've also been enjoying the Dirty Works Pure Beauty Facial Oil. Now, I wasn't too sure about this product because it was reasonably cheaply priced. Even full price, it's sort of like a £5 a go, and I picked this one up in the sale for, did I get £3 off, or did I pay £3 for it? I can't remember now, but you know, £2 or £3. So I shouldn't do it, but I do associate products with their value in money, so I kind of think you've got to pay a little bit more for the good stuff. That's not always necessarily the case, is it? So I read a lot of reviews on it, and everybody actually seems to really like it and say their skin is really soft after using it. So it's got vitamin E, argan oil and olive oil, and there was something sweet, where was it? Sweet almond oil as well. And it's supposed to soften, replenish tired and parched skin. So I thought I'd use it because I do use a facial night cream. So I thought I'd use it. That's what it looks like in its little pot. And it's really weird. It's really weird. My facial oils are quite oily. You know, you leave a little bit, you get that oily texture, and you sort of pat it on your face and you feel like you've got an oil on your face. This one is really like water. The first few times I used it, I was kind of like, are you kidding me? Really? It was really runny, and you pat it on your skin and it just, bam, it's just gone. So I even like loaded up a bit more and put a bit more on. But in the morning, it is really nice, and in fact, that makes it such a light formula that I have used it during the day as well, in the morning before I go on with all my makeup, and it was nice. There's no oily residue left on your skin, so I've been really enjoying that. So I was basically looking for a slightly smaller pot of oil to take on holiday, so that one's just a little one that I'll take away with me, and I really enjoy it. It's really good, so well done Dirty Works for that. And one little thing I wanted to mention, oh yeah, there's a couple more actually I've just seen on the floor, I forgot about those. So excuse the dirtiness of it, but I'm actually going to chuck it away as soon as I've shown you this. But I picked up a pack of 2 finger blending sponges in Primark for £2, and I absolutely love this pink one. This one's okay, but this pink one is fab. And basically you stick it on your finger and you go in and do what you do with your concealer or however you want to use it. But the point on this is perfect for under eye area and just getting up into that corner of your eye beside your nose. So absolutely loved it. Been using it, and then but obviously you have to sort of pull it down on your finger a tiny bit, which I done, and it ripped. Totally ripped that piece of sponge off the side there. So it looked awful. So that's going in the bin, but I wanted to show you, just be careful if you put these on your finger, don't just yank them down. It is cheap sponge at the end of the day, but I went and bought another pack, and I'm going to try and look after this one a little bit more. So that's pretty much that. I think one little makeup product I wanted to tell you that I'm really not enjoying, and I really want to. It's from Bourjois, and it's their medium shade bronzer. I mean, these have been around for absolutely ages. They look like a little box of chocolates, look. But I can't get any product. It's just, it's medium, so there must be a dark. I've never seen a light. You wouldn't want a light because you can't even see the medium, so light would be pointless. I don't want to get dark because that could be just totally too dark, and it's not designed for my face colour. I thought medium was going to give me so much product, but it almost feels like when you rub into the palette, there's like a layer on it that just nothing comes off. Okay. You can see a tiny bit there, but by the time you translate that to your face, it's just, I don't know, I don't get that that's medium. If that was light, I totally would understand that, because it would be that light. But for medium, I'm just not getting it, and I have to dip in with my brush so hard and work just to get some payoff. Whereas Hoola bronzer, or even like a Rimmel bronzer I've got, give off such a better finish, and it's quicker and easier. So, not too sure about that one, Bourjois, really sorry. Anyway, just a couple of fashion faves I wanted to show you, because I've been really right, they were on the floor because they're shoes, okay? Loving the little slip-on espadrilles with this fantastic print. I can't wait to wear these on holiday. They're really comfortable. I picked them up in a shop here in Exeter called Treds. They were in the sale for about £8.99, and they're still in the sale for about £8.99. They're two different colourways. One was a bit more sort of bluey purpley, I think, and I just really liked this one because it had a bit of all of it in it, really, with the green tones. So I was really enjoying those, and they're really nice, and they're from Beach Athletics. And this is a bit bittersweet, but I love them so much. A pair of sliders. Alright, got them from TK Maxx. They're made by UnionBay, and they also came in black, and all of this was black with bright coloured flowers on, and I really like the black ones, but I couldn't get my size, so I resorted in getting this sort of whitey off-white shade with the lovely flowers across the top here, which I really like. They've just been a bitch to try and break in. They've cut my feet like I don't know what. And they may look a bit grubby. I don't know if you're picking up on any of this. They look a bit grubby underneath. That's because I've been wearing them around the house with socks on, because that's the only way I can wear them. I wore them out once, and they ripped my feet to pieces. So I've had things shoved in them to try and just stretch them a little bit. My other half has been sticking his big plates in there as well. But I love them. I've got another month to go before I go on holiday, so I'm really hoping I can break them in, because they're just really cool sliders, and I like them. I don't want to wear them with socks. Why would I want to wear them with socks? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. That was my July favourites. If you did, I'm going to, by the way, list everything I've mentioned down below in the description box. Give it a little thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave me a comment, that would be fantastic. I do watch lots and lots of July favourite videos, so I do really love to see what everybody is enjoying through the summer. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Don't know what side it is, but you know the button. And then you'll be around for my next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Bye.